everyone, it's Julie. I have another video for you today. It's another quick recipe. It's candied cashews. I don't know if you've ever gotten them at like Cabela's or other places, and they're warm, they're really good, they're like addictive, but they're really expensive. So I have a recipe. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make them, and they're so easy. So I'm going to show you what we need to make these. Our first ingredient obviously is nuts. I found these, they're called colossal cashews, and I got them at Big Lots. So I have a pound of those. Then we need some cinnamon, brown sugar, white sugar. We're going to use an egg, only the white, and a little bit of water, and that's it. Pretty simple recipe. Okay, the first thing I need to do is get just the egg white into my bowl. If I can get it to, there it goes. All right, you could save the yolk if you want to for something else, but probably won't use it. And okay, the egg white, and I need a tablespoon of water. All right, now here goes the only little bit of hard work. Have to whisk this, like really whisk it for like 2 minutes. We want to get it really frothy. Okay, as you can see, I got my egg whites all nice and frothy. This is what they're supposed to look like. Takes a lot of arm work, but your arm will be tired in the end, but it's only for 2 minutes, so it's not too awful. But, okay, our next step is to add the cashews. And by the way, these are really salty cashews, so I'm not going to add any salt to this recipe. So we just want to coat these. Make sure they're all coated. Alright, I think those look pretty good. In our next step, we're going to add both the sugars, the cinnamon, and here's where you would add the salt if you wanted to, but we're not going to add any salt. Alright, I need half a cup of granulated sugar, a quarter cup of packed brown sugar, and like I said, here's where you would add the salt if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do any salt because, like I said, these cashews are really salty. Alright, so I need to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now you can add more or less if you want. It's totally up to you. Give that a stir. Okay, I already got my oven preheating on 300 degrees. Since I got everything all stirred up here, I'm going to go ahead and add it onto my baking sheet, which I just put some parchment paper down. Don't skip this part because your pan will be a nightmare to clean up. So scrape everything out. And we want to get these in a nice, oops, layer. If I can keep the paper from sliding around. Spread them out into an even layer on the bottom as much as you can. You definitely don't want them, you know, piled up. You want to spread them out. You can even use your fingers if you want, if it's a little easier. They always say your hands are the best tools, so. Okay, I got the nuts in about as much of an even layer as I can get them. You just don't want big clumps of them. So I'm going to put them in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, but keep an eye on them because they will burn. Okay, the timer just went off, so I'm going to go ahead and get them out of here. Okay, there's what they look like when they come out of the oven. And we're going to let them set for at least a half an hour before we mess with them. So don't touch them right now, you'll burn yourself. They're really, really hot. Our nuts have been setting for a little while, and as you can see, they stiffened up pretty good. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to break them up into little clumps here, and the longer you let them set, the crispier or crunchier they're going to get. But while they're still just a tiny bit warm, I'm going to go ahead and break them apart. Alright, I went ahead and got them all broken apart, as you can see, and they've crisped up pretty nice. But I'm going to go ahead and let them set. The longer you let them sit, like I said, the crispier they're going to get. So as you can see, like, it's still a little wet underneath to where the sugar needs to harden up a little bit more. So just break them apart and then let them set. I know they're tempting. You want to eat them, but but anyways, give this recipe a try. It only takes a couple ingredients, and it's pretty much everything you have on hand. Maybe you just need to buy some nuts. And by the way, you can use any kind of nuts you want. You can even use a can of mixed nuts. So I just wanted to tell everybody thanks for watching, and I'll leave the recipe for you guys, and leave me a comment and let me know how you liked them.